what you're gonna need for this first is your calendar. So put me on pause and go and get it. Now, welcome back. All right, so I want you to open up to whatever month it is right now, and you're going to go ahead and fill into your calendar all of your family events, birthdays, anniversaries, barbecues, whatever is going on, that goes in your calendar first. And you're gonna go from this month until the rest of the year. So it's all there. You don't have to ever worry about premiere stuff impeding on your family stuff. That's most important. That needs to be in your calendar first. The next thing you're gonna write in your calendar are all of your premiere events. So what premiere event should you write down? Let me think. Training, number 1. Next, you're gonna write down any regional or national rallies that are coming up, and roundups, whatever you know, those events that should come, most definitely, no reason not to, is always gonna be your trainings. Go ahead and write those down, because you should never miss a training unless you're dying. Okay, next. Now, you have left on your calendar whatever dates you have discussed with the rest of your family for appropriate show days. Now, how are you going to let your hostess know that, or potential hostess know, that these are the dates that you do shows? You're going to do that by either highlighting the date. I have come in the last 2 years to start using these little tabbies. Okay, these little tabbies here. They're just little clear Post-it stickies, or just regular Post-its depending on the size of the box within your calendar. And you're going to mark ahead of time what days of the week and how many days in the month that you want to do jewelry shows. So you know, and your potential hostess knows. Now, how many of these should you put up? Okay, well, you're a brand new jewelry lady, and so you want to make sure that you're working towards your track to success. The first step in track to success is your quick start 6. So your goal is to try to get 6 jewelry shows in your first 45 days. Now, it's always good to cluster your bookings together to create a really big fire, almost like rubbing together little fire rocks or whatever those things are called. Okay, so you're gonna call people like you've talked about with your Premier Mom, and you're gonna say, I'm gonna have 2 empty dates my first 2 weeks of business and 2 empty dates your second week of business. No matter whether you want to only do 1 show a week in your regular business or not, just in these first 45 days, we're gonna act a little out of character and fill your calendar just a little fuller to make sure that you have a strong business from your quick start out, okay? Now, you've got your calendar ready. You want to fill it with bookings. How are you going to do that? Well, the best place to get bookings besides it person to person, making those phone calls like you've talked about with your Premier Mom, you're going to do a booking activity at your jewelry show. And so that is what we're going to talk about now. So I'm just going to set that calendar to the side at your checkout station at your jewelry show, and you're going to do a booking activity. You want your booking activity to be the muscle of your show, because that is what's going to keep your business going, because your goal at every show is going to be, oh goodness, all right. So you're going to leave your calendar at your checkout station at your jewelry show. The next thing you want to do is think about that booking activity. It is the most important thing at your show. It is the muscle of your business. It is where you're going to flex your premier business muscles and send it to the next show. It's almost like a volley, okay? So you should be able to do your booking activity in your sleep. It is your most confident moment in your show. Whether you're freaking out on the inside or not, it should look like you are like, I got this, okay? Because sometimes I feel like I'm having a heart attack at some of my jewelry shows still 3 years later, okay? So now I am going to bring people to a point of decision at that jewelry show. I'm not going to say, would you like to have a jewelry show? If you want to, no. Do you want to get free jewelry? Yes or no? No means they want to pay full price, and that is okay. You need people like that. So now I'm going to model for you how to play a booking activity. I feel like one of my more successful versions of booking activities is some base of pass or play. And so that is what I'm going to model for you right now. If this one does not fit your comfort level, get with your Premier Mom and find one that does, because there's no reason that you shouldn't be doing a booking activity. All right, so pass or play. All right, so all I did was go to Walmart and get a nice cute little plate from, let me just sit up a little so you can see me. All right, so I went and got a plate from Walmart. You can get one of those little silver platters from Dollar Tree. I don't care where it comes from, just something to present your bride, okay? Because you were bribing them. I'm going to give you free whatever, extra whatever, in exchange for you giving me 2 to 3 hours of your life. So, oops, I have stacked little boxes here, and inside these boxes there is a piece of jewelry. Is that what you have to put inside of the box? No, you can put whatever in there, but you've stacked it to look like, look at all this free stuff I'm going to give you. But what can you possibly put in these boxes? You can put extra tickets or diva dollars, and you can either stuff them in the box or just write a number on the lid of the box. You can also go to the incentive store on the Premier website and get charm bracelets or tennis bracelets, or they have all kinds of stuff there. Whatever fits your budget amount from that incentive store is awesome. If you wait till last minute and you don't have time to go there, you can go head over to the Dollar Tree or the Target dollar bin, stuff it with something exciting. You can also put a little piece of paper or gift card that says, I'm going to give you this amount of free jewelry, or this percentage off of your order, or free shipping for booking a show. Whatever you put in here, it doesn't matter, as long as you're excited about it. If you're excited about it, then they're going to be excited about it. In the words of some of our leaders, it would be sell the sizzle, okay? So what does that look like? It's going to look like this. After I have stacked my boxes during my jewelry game, presentation, whatever you do, which would be your purse game, you're going to say, look at all this free jewelry that you can get. Now I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your own free jewelry, because I know that A, you like free stuff, and B, I've heard all show how much you love your hostess. So I know you want to help her get an extra $50 in free jewelry. So I'm going to come around and ask you if you want to pass or play. If you want to pass, that means that you like to pay full price for jewelry, and that is okay. But if you want to play, that means that you want to help your hostess get an extra $50 in free jewelry and fill your own jewelry box with more free jewelry. So remember, the important phrase to say is play. So I'm going to come around to Sally and I'm going to say, hey Sally, do you want to pass or play? Now, hold on. Okay. That was so good, too. All right. I'm going to come around and ask you if you want to get, do you want to play? Ugh. I'm going to come around and ask you. Now, I'm going to come around and ask you a really important question, and I know that so many of you are going to want to play this game because I've heard the whole jewelry show how much you love your hostess. So I know you love free jewelry and you want to help your hostess get an extra $50 in free jewelry as well. Now, pause in my modeling for a second. I usually offer a bribe for someone to go first, because women are all about flocking together and a little bit of peer pressure. So I usually say, I'm going to give you an extra $300 in diva dollars if you want to go first and say that you want to play the game. Okay? That's just that little extra bribe. You don't have to do that. Now, time in. All right. So I'm going to come around and ask you if you want to pass or play. And if you want to pass, that means that you want to pay full price for jewelry, and that is okay. We need you too. But if you want to play, that means that you want to get your own free jewelry and you want to help our hostess, Sally, get more in free jewelry. $50 to be exact, okay? But I know that there's someone out there that wants to go first, because I like to go first. And so I'm going to offer a little extra incentive for going first. Who wants to go first? Oh, Sally, you want to go first? Well, I'm going to ask you first. Sally, do you want to pass or play? What? You want to play? I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go to Julie. She's next. Julie, do you want to pass or play? Oh, you want to pass? That's okay. We're still friends. Let's high five. I know high-fiving sounds cheesy, but it totally lightens the mood and people will move on to the next person. And then you go to Barbara, because that's the next name in my head. And you say, hey, Barbara, do you want to pass or play? And she's going to say, oh, she wants to play. Yay, we have 2 bookings. We only need 1 more. Who is it going to be? Maybe it'll be Janice. Hey Janice, what's going on? Do you want to pass or play? And she's going to say, hello, of course I want to play. And if she says pass, that's okay. You're going to hop to the next one. Try not to get stuck if someone says pass. Okay? You want to know that you want to give them free jewelry, they want free jewelry, and they want to book with you. Okay? And so you're just going to quickly go around the room, don't drag it out, and move on to the next thing. I'll even say at the end of my booking activity, all right, everyone take a big deep breath. Okay, it's over. Now let's move on to something else. All right, got it? Good, now go book some jewelry shows.